He wanted to liberate, with the arms and all that. But, hey, I want Cuba to be free.
We are learning more tonight about the shootout on the waters in Cuba and a local connection. One of the 4 men killed lived in Tampa. The Cuban government says Michel Ortega Casanova was one of 10 armed men on a boat that they intercepted off their coast. The Tampa-based group Casa Cuba says Ortega has family here and was a member of their organization. News Channel 8's Jeff Patterson joining us live from our Tampa newsroom tonight. He has more on this story. Jeff.
Good evening, Keith. Secretary of State Marco Rubio says the U.S. government is conducting its own investigation into this incident because they don't trust the information from the Cuban government. Tonight, we do know at least one of the men on the boat intercepted by Cuba lived in Tampa, and tonight his friends and family are mourning his loss. This is a photo of Michel Ortega Casanova at a happier time. The Cuban government claims Ortega was one of 10 armed men on a boat registered in Florida that opened fire on one of their ships off the coast of Cuba.
Michel is a great friend, it's like a brother. And it was very painful for me to know that he was one of the ones that deceased.
Angela Chaviano is the president of Casa Cuba in Tampa and says Ortega tried to recruit people here to join him in taking up arms against the Cuban government.
I know that he was always saying that the only way to make a change was through the arms, was through force. There was not, just by talking.
But she believes Ortega and his group may have been the victims of a setup.
The way it happens, I think it was a setup. I think that somebody told the Cuban authority, hey, this is a group of people that are going to go there and be ready and all that.
Tampa attorney Ralph Fernandez has defended a number of Cuban dissidents.
Tampa is deeply penetrated with Cuban intelligence, meaning they have actual intelligence officers in the network, and they have agents of influence and agents in place in the network.
He also believes the Cuban government knew when and where Ortega and his group would be coming in, and that they were bringing weapons with them.
They'll be able to determine why there was a Cuban gunboat waiting for them in a region where they don't service that coastline. The Cubans don't service that coastline. They don't have the fuel or the manpower to service that coastline.
We have spoken to Ortega's family today, and they were too distraught at this time to speak to us on camera. The Cuban government claims this was an attack, and the men on the boat were well armed. They say one of their Coast Guard members was wounded in an exchange of gunfire. The U.S. government has not confirmed any of this. Live in the Tampa newsroom, Jeff Patterson, 8 on your side.